when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Alert! Alert!
First down, and they go right back to it. Escapes the defender. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
70 Lion! 18 Cardinal!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Excellent job at quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards. Play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Shotgun snap will give to Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This time it's a passing play. Pass him on the quick hitter. And take him down right along the 30. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go.
4th down. Pass coming. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Right. Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Right.
Working now from the gun. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
45. White. White. Blue striker.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Racing down the left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Start the drive with blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. The Cowboys scoop it up. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The 3rd down run with blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And the Saints are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Ready, set.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 black, slide through. Hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
33, yellow. Set.
They give it to him again. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready. Black foot, good green gap. Red, cycle. Smack, red. Cut.
Air it out on third. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's out of bounds. Get this, right where the kickoff came from, at the opposing 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
There we go. Shot. Let go.
They'll work against the blitz. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
They'll throw for it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another Cowboys first down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Bring it. Let's go.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he takes this down close up to the 3. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard gain.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22, slide through. Claws red. Field, black. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Knocked down by Savon Rebel. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 52 bull. Black chopstick. Mega. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Gold right downfield to Olave. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Here we go. 5, 6, 10, black. Set, black.
There he goes again. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. 62 blaster. White. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready up.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. 22 needle. Cut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. He manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Back to throw on 1st and 10. One is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Complete over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Tap, cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Back to throw it. It is caught left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
32, yellow.
Looking to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
50, green.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
45.
Another carry for him. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Yellow, drop it, six.
He'll throw it. And they got home. Set him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He gets the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Warren here from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he's brought down after a great game. That's going to set up first and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Cowboys 24, Saints 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Set. 50. Black 30. Field. Black.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Set. Hut. Red. 38. Blue. Yellow. Green. Jack. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on third and long. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Red. Cycle. 6. Hut. Hut.
Throwing it again here. He gets it to Jawan Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Sticking to the air here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it again. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, Whew, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Blue 32. Set. Go.
They'll throw third and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a third-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. 19, 19, 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. On the give, it's Blue. That one good for 8. Now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
There he is on third and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
All ready.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. That is caught. He's got land. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Blue running to the right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Put some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Ready, set.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. 10 cycles. Set.
Rolling from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Again to throw on second. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
And that's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready?
Back to the air following that pick 6. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Green jack. 10 flat. Hut.
I'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
35, Cowboys 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lofts it deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd down, Warren. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Put the body on the line for his team. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Set, go!
Trying the right side with Vaughn. And he is into the end zone. First down, this touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set. Flight blue, 45. White. Red, yellow.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Olave with the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Yellow. Cut.
They are throwing it again. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And he's not going to get anything, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Vaughn running dead ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first.
A gain of 2.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 31.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Build that momentum offense. Score on these guys. Here we go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Setting up to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Yellow, 22.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Here he is to throw. It's complete. This is a run. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Saints call their third and final timeout.
And the Saints.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready. Fight, blue, 32. Red, cycle. Roster, 6. Red, yellow. Claws, red. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Pick up there at 39 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hurry, hurry.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.